Hello, all my dear Gemini friends. How are you? This is Maxine Taylor, and I've got our forecast, the Gemini forecast for August 2023, of course. So let's talk about the Gemini forecast, shall we? Okay, first of all, many of you already know this. Venus is retrograde. Swell. Venus rules love and money and beauty and art and all those lovely things. And when it goes retrograde, it feels like a Mercury retrograde. I mean, we've been feeling this for a while. So many of you are so empathic, so psychic. You have told me, is anything, retrograde? I mean, just vaguely, what's going on? Um, Venus has been in the shadow of the retrograde. Then it went retrograde, and it feels just like Mercury going retrograde. Okay, keep that in mind because Mercury is in the shadow of the retrograde and it's getting ready to go retrograde on August 23rd. So, what have we got going? Tag team. Tag team. And what this does, it's a double whammy. So those of you who have been feeling that things are weird and out of sorts, well, they've been this way for a while, of course, but I'm talking about most recently, you're right on target. You're not imagining it. You ain't crazy. It's a Mercury-Venus tag team. All right. Check with me for the next couple of months, and I'll give you the dates when both of these planets go direct. And in fact, when they come out of the shadow, hip, hip, hooray. So let's talk about what's going on. Let's start with the sun, the giver of life. It's in our third house of our solar chart. And so our ideas are activated. It's writing, communicating of all sorts, talking, sharing ideas. On the 23rd, it moves into our fourth house of home, family, real estate. And this may be a time when you just want to stay at home or you want to visit with family members. Anything dealing with emotional security, that's the fourth house. Now, Venus is retrograde in that third house. And so when it comes to books or writing, that may be unsettled for a while because Venus is saying, I'm retrograde now, don't start any new projects. Okay. All right. Now, on the 23rd, as I said, the sun goes into the fourth house of home, family, and real estate and emotional security. Mercury is going to go retrograde on the 23rd as well. And that's going to confuse everything relating to home, family, and real estate. So, are you signing a contract? You don't want to sign a contract on a retrograde Mercury. You don't want to move into a new place on a retrograde Mercury unless you're willing to perhaps move out within a year or so. That would work very well. In other words, use that for yourself. Now, Mars, the red planet. This is what we fight with and fight for. It's what comes first to us. And that's home, family, and real estate, all those things that provide emotional security. Okay. On the 27th, it moves into our fifth house and it is time to party. At that point, your children will come first to you. You might say, well, I don't have kids. Do you have pets? Pets can be children. as you know, they are our children. And most importantly, it is fun, fun, fun. So I'm going to encourage you on the 27th to have fun, fun, fun. And join me next month. We'll see how long it's in that 5th house. Okay. Now, Jupiter, the greater benefic, is in our 12th house. This is the spirit plane. This is the subconscious. And this is behind the scenes activities. And you're going to want more sleep. You're going to want to meditate more. You're going to want to be off by yourself. That is nothing new because it's been in our 12th house for a while. So enjoy your own company. Enjoy the solitude of meditating, or, simply getting off the beaten path and enjoying your time alone. Now let's look at the lunations because they're very interesting. We have a full moon on August 1st. That's just a couple of days from now. And so it's in 9 degrees of Aquarius. Find 9 Aquarius in your birth chart and you'll have the whole picture. The 9th house is the big picture. It's our principles. It's long distance travel and communication, correspondence, but it's the big picture. We're seeing a much bigger picture than normally. 2 weeks later, we have a new moon, which is great because after the full moon, the moon wanes. And within 2 weeks, we have a new moon. Now, it's right on the cusp of this 4th house. I've put it in the 3rd house because I didn't want to scrunch it up on that 4th cusp, but it's in the 3rd house until, and it's in 23 degrees Leo. All right. And remember that Mercury goes retrograde on the 23rd. So the new moon is going to start in our 3rd house, and it is going to wind up, the moon is going to wind up in our 4th house. But right now, 3rd house, communication, correspondence, transportation, and the energy is going to grow for 2 weeks when another full moon occurs on the 30th in 7 Pisces, and it's in the 10th house of leadership, career. And so my suggestion is on that full moon, step up to the plate and accept your role as leader. Okay. Even though Mars is in that 5th house and says, let's party, you want to take advantage of that beautiful full moon in the solar 10th house. And again, on the 23rd of the month, the sun moves into our 4th house. Mercury goes retrograde at that point in time, and confusion reigns supreme. But join me for the next couple of months, and I will take you through the steps as both Venus and Mercury come out of retrograde and move into their respective shadows. So, till we meet again, may the stars shine brightly on you and yours. Bye for now.